Good evening. This is Dee with Critical Break, and I am working on the code 911. I talked about it in the earlier stream today about the huge synchronicities going on with it. And like I said, synchronicities are breadcrumbs. You must follow them. So this code is going up right away because of the huge amount of synchronicity going on with this particular number. I was given this code this morning. On the codes, remember that there's random junk inside the codes. There will be inflammatory, derogatory things inside the code here that have nothing to do with what Gabriel is trying to say or convey. So do remember that. And as I said, this is for all races, all religions, all backgrounds. This is the heavens communicating with me personally, with you personally. Like I said, these messages, some of them are directed specifically at me, others are directed specifically at you, and the general things that are being said are directed at the planet. So do keep that in mind. If you hear or see something derogatory, please try to remember that many of the things inside here will be nothing to do with what's trying to be conveyed. So anyway, yeah, we had a huge amount of synchronicity going on with this number today. For many people connected with me. And so I thought it was important to get this up. Sorry, it took a little bit longer. I went ahead and took a break to get some food. I hadn't eaten yet today, and I thought, well, I better eat before I do this. So, so I had a little bite to eat, and here we go. We're back at it. So, on with the code. Let's see what Gabriel is trying to let us know. Tisha Bay, Vatican Hill, and notice as I'm going down these numbers, look at the English and simple gematria numbers for them. Certain ones will come up with 666111, and Vatican Hill is 1. I got this code while I was on the phone with Miss Ann. And the topic we were talking about at the time, some of the messages here may be messages directed at Miss Ann directly. But we shall see. I just glanced over this code, so I don't know. Rosh Hashanah, rapture. Christ takes the church. Tish B'Av. Freddie Mercury. Divine Feminine. Christ in Egypt. I am free love. And look at the English and simple gematria on that. Same thing with the next one. Evil in CERN. Divine light. Division. And it's interesting that division came up because I've been having a huge amount of telepathy with Gabriel and Ed and I concerning all the races and the beauty I see in all of you. And the division that the virus, the evil on this planet, has tried to wage between the different beautiful colors of our skin. We are all shades of brown. There is no black. There is no white. And the sooner that you all realize that, and that we're all various shades of brown, the faster we're going to be able to recover Arcadia. And that communication, telepathy-wise, with Gabriel and Adonai, and how I feel and how they feel about the division going on. So this code directly is pointing at that telepathy that was going on over the past couple of days. Because if you all saw what I see in you, there would be no more division. You're all beautiful in every capacity. Anyway, see the secret key, the God of the 10 Commandments. Few. Satan is God's chosen Messiah. See, reveal. I think secret, the key, see the secret key, see, reveal is where that goes. Frozen Inferno. That's interesting because we had that bizarre cold snap. 12 degrees. Broke the record by 12 degrees on 11/9. Interestingly enough. Frozen Inferno. Easy E. The body is made of genes. Guardians of the Ninth Gate. Gene the Holy Altar God. Natural disasters. He is making me a bride for the bridegroom. 11 o'clock. Here we go with the 11s. 11 o'clock. Are they telling us what? Is that a reference in time as far as, midnight's considered doomsday or what have you? Is this 11:11 and the 11 o'clock here giving us kind of a time frame, perhaps? I don't know. WKA. Let's look up WKA. See if anything here might pertain. A blip, perhaps. Probably a blip. Travail. Microchipped population. Alternating current. And I believe, wasn't it Tesla that was responsible for alternating current instead of DC? It was AC. I believe that's. I accept the mark of Antichrist. Post-tribulation. May earthquake. Go to the mattresses. Altera clay. God, second holy son. Dr. Gold's HZ miracle. Like I said, blips. Or sometimes some of this stuff may be symbolic somehow, because I'm definitely learning that there's a lot of symbolic things going on. With my nighttime visions are symbolic. My daytimes are dead on. But my nighttimes are, the visions I get are symbolic. But here we go. 9/11 chalk. Incus Orion constellation, or Inky's Orion constellation. Here we go with the crazy Austin. 4 yards, WEF, followed by AWK, which is simply a reverse anagram of WKA, WEF. Let's look these up. World Economic Forum, Water Environment Federation, Waste to Energy Facility, with effect from, in aviation, with effect from. Let's see, 4 yards with effect from Vatican Hill. Let's look up AWK. Awkward. Awkward. 4 yards. With effect from. Awkward. Vatican Hill. I'm not sure. Hmm. Sell gin furniture. Sarah Naftiger. Just a blip, likely. The gray race of aliens. And like I've told you all, what I know of the grays in my experience, not the good guys. If you wonder about demons, you know, I told you angel and demons are ETs. Well, these guys are the demons. Or working for them anyway. 9/11 FEMA. Queer Pleasure Palace. Angelo Aaron Americans. Frankenstein's Monster. N starting 10 10 10. Air Asia QZ flight. You know, it's interesting because Anne and I both had, well, I think I'm not positive. I think hers was started out as a sleep vision going into the waking state, and mine was wide awake vision of Asiatic Flight 214, I think it was. It's interesting because I got this code while I was talking to her on the phone, and this comes up. Synchronicity, more breadcrumbs, right? The Riddle of the Sphinx. Garnell Snuff Film Collector. The Anointed Son of the Father. O.J. O. Amarillo. Angelic Holy Spirit. Well, let's see. Love. I knew I'd looked that one up before, but I just wanted to double check it. Angelic Holy Spirit love. Slay the innocent. Lucifer, cherubim, seraphim. Vaccine Islam. It's another 666-111. Medication is pointless. Miss Supernatural. Slot machine number 3. Nerevar. Nerevar. Let's look that one up. This is pointing at something in the MMORPG Elder Scrolls. Let's see if there's anything else that we come up with. Moon and Star. Urban Dictionary comes up with it connected to Morrowind, which is the Nevanar will be reincarnate into the Nevarine, who will drive out the Outlanders in Morrowind. Now, see, like I said, symbolic, right? Wow. That is wild. All right. So, Miss Supernatural. That's interesting. Freemasons exposed. A cursed computer. Yes, Arcadia is just like a cursed computer or a computer with a virus. Mithras is Christian Lord. Now it's interesting that this comes up because Sir Richard, a friend of mine that does reverse speech, has caught many a politician talking about Mithra. Because if you do reverse speech, you can find out the truth. And they speak about Mithra constantly. You should take a look at his work because, well, his channel got taken down because of the reverse speech on the politicians. So you won't get a witness what we all did on the work he did on those. But Mithra was, and anybody who watched his videos, Sir Tony can tell you just as I can, that Mithra thing was extremely prevalent in the reverse speech. Glorious Day. Ace vandalism bad. God's heart hungers for. That Obama revealed. 666-111. Offensive. Best treatment for DD is. Well, that's interesting. Lightning strike kills reindeer. Bad LPD revealed. Theo got mattresses. Construction of air. Oprah be nuking the USA. Like I said, weird blips that mean nothing. Future queen. Yeah, wow. See desire gate keys. Nakash, the shiny one. I'm gonna look up this. A serpent. Serpent from the Garden of Eden. Alrighty. Angel and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Keep the terrorist faith. I embrace love. Sci-fi movie. Beast from the Sea Trident. Well, the God of Destruction. Nasdaq is a Babylon. No. L. David Barron. Beltane Devil. The Gaelic May Day Festival. May Day was a critical time when the boundaries between the human and supernatural worlds were removed and people needed to take measures to protect themselves against enchantments. Okay. Beltane Devil. Okay, so Beast from the Sea Trident, the God of Destruction, Beltane Devil, Utterfly, Kalen, Lucifer Begotten Son is, Love for, is Resurrection of Dead, Devil's Mind, and these are 666111, Islam Vaccine, Rampant Sex Diseases, O. Barack Obama Jr., Stop Sleeping Around, Sutton Foster, Marilyn Monroe Final, Division 23, The God, Excellent, of God, Excellent Taste, Evil Barack, The Age of Serenity, Senator Barbara Mikulski, 3 Billion Live, The Demonic Gray Aliens, but in college, that is a nice car. Like I said, there's things in here that aren't anything to do with it or symbolic somehow. Psychological toll. USA Mafia hates humans. Yeah. Buying cake in Hebron. The holy golden name of a god. Devil Sheol. Jihadist. I'm just skipping Austin. USA Goner do fascism. Let's look at this one. Minamitsu Murasa. Is a spirit of a young drowning victim who afterwards became a notorious threat due to her power to cause shipwrecks. That's fascinating. Lonely is the night. The angel of the church in Philadelphia. Apple is prophecy. John. Not sure. Irresistible beeping noises. Father, permanent death, Satan. Freddie Mercury. On December 10, 2013. Death and Olivia. Olive tree. Death and olive tree. Be from devil. A.K. Jackson. Alabama in USA Babylon. Kill us because the Aobs. Angels on bare skin. Acute organic brain syndrome. Kill us because the Aobs. Probably acute organic brain syndrome. Okay. Braden Joplin. Earthquake cycle. Dolus and Tartarus. Let's look that one up. The deep abyss. Tartarus. The deep abyss is used as a dungeon of torment and suffering for the wicked, and as a prison. Dolus in Greek mythology means deception. Is a spirit of trickery and guile. Master of cunning, deception, craftiness, treachery. B from devil. Okay, that's interesting. Kate Jackson, Alabama. Let's see. Kill us because of Aobs. Dulles and Tartarus. Nazalet, ambient. Let's look that one up. I have to look those up separate. Yep. Nazalet. Something to do with the pyramid. Let's look up the other word. Maybe that'll help us a little bit. See, it comes with ambient. Not sure. Bible code gene created the gene that makes all. Iran stocked a penny. Is a fascist narcissist. Donna Douglas, medical problems. Let's see. And earn living. AWAI? AWAI. Military veterans pops up. And I was actually talking with Miss Ann about veterans, actually, when we were on the phone. That really pops up. I think maybe it was just confirmation about us talking about the veterans possibly when we were on the phone. Don't know. Archangel Michael is Archangel Metatron. Eagle Eye Horse Sense. Atonement Stone Stone Moment. V. Goodrich. Donald J. Scion. Exaltation of Fascism. Bangtan Soyedon. I think that's a name. I'll look it up just to be sure, but I think it's just a name. Pretty sure, but yeah, you never know. Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Bulletproof Boy Scouts. I have sinned. Al Qaeda terrorist attack. Selling furniture. False flag nukes at Utah. Extreme I am courage. Resurrection of a called home front truth. Bishop of Gracieto Cola. Tisha Bay, Barack Obama, and dismantling internet. Chosen by the Father, King of the Gematrix game, I am God. Separate Mashiach process. Advanced beings. Vatican Hill. God rips at the guitar. Genocide humanity. Zika. Satanhood of Saturn. A Facebook trollings on hate pages. V-marks. Sinfluenza. XARP home or EXARP H coma Nanta Bitum. I have no idea. Let's see if it means anything to us. That's weird. Biography of Golden Dawn. Interpreter. Vibrate. Tracing the letters with the wand, starting the. Okay. This has something to do with Golden Dawn. That right there does. One of the most famous. North becomes South. Senate of Roman cults. I'm happy to see her. GWBB. God's will be done. Interesting. Majun. Let's look. It is a man or woman who believe by doing self-sacrifice in a battle to kill many will take them to heaven so they can have sexual relations with 72. Oh, wow. Virgins. And this is the Urban Dictionary. A retard who kills himself for idiotic reason. But yeah, it is a man or woman who believe by doing self-sacrifice in a battle to kill many will take them to heaven so they can have sexual relations with 72 virgins. Huh. Son of a well, let's look that one up. Is given as the name of the king of Persia in the book of Esther. So the son of that king of Persia. Al Al-Ghaid terrorist attack? Blasphemous Talmud. The angel of the church in Philadelphia. NewYorkTimes.com. Austin has found balance. Behemoth is described as the beast, not expected to care. I'm just going to skip over ones that I'm just reasonably certain have nothing to do with it. Real, recognize real. That's interesting because that's some of the telepathy that's been going on, and something that I've mentioned, that when I see others like me, I recognize it in their eyes. And we recognize each other. It's like an instant recognition, an instant knowing. So that's interesting. That's there. Anon Emox. Mark Kurtz, February 8th. Ricardo de Turd Beast. I don't know. One daughter for one son. Heaven member. Alaska Harp, a piercing North Korea. Borovici. Let's look that one up. It's a town in Russia. Maybe just a blip. Dirty reflection. Sun aerial liberty. No divide. Hydrogen and helium. Holographic reality. Only one master. CHYZ. Genome 6, Mark of Beast. Perfection of protection. D. Trump skull bone. That's Italian or Spanish? Let's take a look. Hallowed be his name. That's interesting. Hebron James. Let's see. Alicia Lee Coleman. Let's see. Here's another one in Spanish. Let's look that one up. Or Italian. Spirit Saint Amen. Cancels Facebook.ca and April 10th. XY marks. And X and Y points. XY marks. Kilimanjaro. Let's see what that one comes up with. A blip, perhaps. See a bump. It jumps to Kilimanjaro. Don't know. Maybe just a blip. Japan red circle. The Mercury. XIII million be left in California. Rather not continue. Hagman and HagmanReport.com. Looks tasty. Nice psychological games. Love Realm. Old She-Devil. Divine Force. Tish AV. Don't know. I'm a sad bodybuilder. Roach Extermination. Babylon Horoscope. Mr. G. Zimmerman Clean. Archangel Metatron is Archangel Michael. Obama restored the Moors. Convinced OCD. Female topless legal. The Blu-rays. Canterbury. Illuminated Thought. North Dakota renamed Dakota March II, which is second. The Colombo crime family. The key to gematria. The gift of understanding. Eternal Creation of Christ. Neuroscientist, April 2nd, 16. Curly Q. Payment for sin. Religions at Iran make Iran a corp. A pure communication. Daniel Glenn Coy, 2nd April 16. Faraj Mabrook. Beast. Coronavirus God. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I've looked this word up before, but I don't recall what it was. Ancient symbol depicting a serpent or dragon eating its own tail. No on divide. A historic narcissist, Obamacare devil. He's in heaven. Folly key. Festiva. Let's see. Irrefutably. Devil idols. The Catesis of the Dark Queen. Enhead Ioana, first female poet. Reset to start date. I am chosen to go to Lamb's ship. Aha. Alien sorcerers in eternal hell. Yep. E. Orjo del Farnan. Ojo del Farnan. The name of the Lord of Hosts. Symbolic figure. NCA. Well, we don't care about that. Let's see. Tartarus and Dolus again. Ian Englehart. I heard she said that about me. Supergiant approaching. Supergiant approaching. Caught by tree. Spiritual guardian. Allah is Egyptian god Min. The truth of nothing. The end of the Aeon of Horus. No denying Obama Satan. She's so horny. The dark night of the soul. Sam is Joan. Something Helen. When we get down, sometimes these towards the end get really weird and kind of spin out. We'll look that up. Just to make sure I'm not missing something. Okay, it translates to Jew or Judean. Why Helen? A birth to the light splendor. Another name is a lunatic from the beginning. I am electric, but in need of a charger. Committing crimes based on lies. Talking about Duck Pond, the secret Italian billionaires, unhappy roach. I am chosen by God. Alice Lee Coleman. Okay, results by simple gematria. 9/11 was an inside job orchestrated by a very top secret group in the US government. She can't, let me put my glasses on. My eyeballs don't want to cooperate. There we go. She can't face the man she is unjustly condemning and torturing, and for that reason she is a coward. Only thou shalt not eat the blood thereof, thou shalt pour it upon the ground as water. Many of you are hypocrites that fear your name and birth date being revealed because of who you are. Blessed are the Middle Eastern human children that are not forced by Jews to be raised or, oh wow. Like I said, there's some stupid stuff that has nothing to do with this. We all think we are right to ourselves, but there is a perfection of righteousness and a judge above. The Holy Spirit dies to kill you all, but what if this is a trap to take souls to demiurge? Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and consciousness stupidity. Haha, oh, that's all right, because I have other evidence besides this site that proves I am the Antichrist. Like I said, this Austin character has spent entirely too much time on the calculator typing in his wonderful phrases. Greetings, I am the man you know as John Titor. Never mind. AOBS versus European militaries, except France, British Isles, Yugoslav wars starting. You know deep inside that we all belong to one another, and so I will show you my love. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. I have no idea. That's probably a blip. They thought they can counterfeit a Confucius system called Christianity, then invade China. Delta Aquarids will be in the constellation Aquarius, July 28, 2011. Let's see. I am that I am's. Monkey possessed, United States of America, truth shall send all Muslims to hell. What? The pursuit of knowledge is the forbidden fruit. Jesus will get you out of the rabbit hole. According to women, the only thing that men need in order to be attractive is confidence, and that's it. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and God requireth that which is past. Quick, celebrate Christmas by spending money. It's not like Jesus stood against money and greed. Skipping the ones that are obviously love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, from Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night's Dream. And the mountains of faith have spoken, because it has been shaped by faith, O great teacher, what thou know. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. When I see these with names in them, I'm just going to skip them because it's idiots typing into the calculator. Shred in ribbons of lithium, blow by blow, her mind, cut in sheet layers deep, now unraveling. Good evening, as Minister for Magic. It gives me great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you. I'm glad you hate me, because at least then I won't have to worry about you asking me to hang out. Another blip. Serpents walking around in human bodies, protect your children and all children as best you can. If you worship Jesus as our God, you have not learned from his teachings yet. Google does a good job, but sometimes they should ask for permission and not for prohibition. Twin Towers, 9/11, the U.S. Israel The New World Order, Jewish hegemony, deceiver, dragon. You know, that's interesting. We're working on the code 9/11, and that's the day I went into labor with my son in 1999. That just dawned on me. It's like, duh. Oh my goodness. That one's a blip. George Soros is the beast Saturn, and Joseph Ratzinger is the serpent Uranus. Time does not exist, and this is a dream. This is a dream, but then you have to ask, who is the dreamer? 9/11, be careful of your words, for they create reality. The occult meaning of abracadabra, I manifest as I speak. And like I told you, you all are very powerful beings. You have no idea. And if you speak that we're all going to be just fine and that the evil loses, that's indeed what will happen. So if you're mentally thinking that this doesn't turn out right, you're fighting against us. So remember that you are fledgling creators, you have abilities, you have power, and you can manifest. SJD and ZJC, that's another blip. The ones responsible for putting aborted babies in the food will suffer in hell for eternity. Yeah, that's a thing. They're actually genetically cloning fetal cells and putting it in food products. I don't know if you all are aware of that, but that is happening. Us, the God, us lives under Western Utah and Victoria, or God will murder then American Dean. I don't know, that's just a blip. I live in humble poverty because I refuse to accept the mark of the Antichrist commerce system. There's a lot of people doing that right now. I'm literally going to burn alive facial parasites and then delete their souls out of existence. Yep. God could see that nobody else could possibly care about me, so he decided he took pity on me. Why don't you take the log out of your own eye rather than point out the speck in mine? Try making new video games. Although they have all accepted the mark. They have all accepted the mark of the beast and shall remain in Hades until I cast them into the eternal void. Abraham did exactly what Adam did. He listened to his wife rather than listening to God's clear directions. High-ranking aliens I will never bow to, but low-ranking one want my respect. Why is this? Literally millions of completely new sets of Anunnaki seen in a 3-circle plus process. Oh, that's wild. 3-circle. Adonai, Gabriel, and myself. 3-circle. Literally millions of completely new sets of Anunnaki seen in a 3-circle plus process. Huh. I don't know if that pertains or not, but that is interesting. Let's see. Stop all this babbling. on. I am the Lord thy God, and there is none above me, and soon every knee shall bow. Genetic manipulation of human DNA, total automation of people, 10 commandments are from Kabbalah, AGGEM. I am celibate now, and until the day I die, I do not want to be with a man ever again. All they ever do, I hurt me. Those who soweth think or believe the end is in Satan's rule will suffer at the hands of justice. From now on, any doctor who doesn't do his or her job right will lose it without benefits. Looks like, I don't know, possibly Russian or not sure. Our own citizens are more violent towards one another than Muslims are towards us. The Central Intelligence Agency, known as Criminals in Action, will answer to God on Judgment Day. If man can come up with the No Child Left Behind policy, surely Jehovah has a No Soul Left Behind policy. Sits like a man, but smiles like a reptile. She love him, but just for a short while. The King James Bible is an encoded Masonic curse that altered and twisted the original codex. Yes, like I said, your ancient text has been heavily tampered with. Yeah. I apologize, God, I failed you. Should have picked one of those popular girls that everyone likes. That's funny. 911-5466. Be careful of your words, for they create reality. The occult meaning of abracadabra, I manifest as I speak. Wow. It said that twice, and it referred to something else about making sure you don't manifest against us. If you can, please try. Be careful of your words, for they create reality. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Christians nurture the devil, the most malignant, narcissistic madman there was, is, and will be. 9/11, the world we actually live in, far more wondrous and far more horrifying than we ever imagined. And that is true. Yahshua HaMashiach is disgusted with the false and poorly translated Greek name Jesus Christ. Oh, we have far too many Jesuses running around, don't we? Far too many. Like I said, there's many gods in that Bible and many sons of those gods. Who's who? That's a really good question, isn't it? Adonai is the son of Gabriel. So, yeah. Creation, salvation, forgiveness, reaching, ascension, adoration, divine union, completion, heaven. Those who practice witchcraft are always the first to deny the devil and demons do not exist. Mortal souls with amnesia residing in one of an infinite number of holographic universes. Twin Towers, 9/11, the U.S. Israel New World Order, Jewish hegemony, seventh seal. And then it says it again, but it says serpent seed. Men from another nation you do not know will take your daughters and eat your produce. Condemned to level 666 and lower, monster babies, narcissist plague of the planet. I am the dove of peace. I am your endless love. I am your one true creator, and I am always with you. 9/11, interesting. The word Shekrata backwards censored. Why does it scare them? Why? Watchers. The word watchers censored. Why does it scare them? Why? I am a Cancer and my wife is a Capricorn and we are ah. The wicked claim they are drunk, possessed, or sick to deflect blame as they continue prospering. Welcome back, my next guest. Don't know. If you still remember how to eat, you're not that high. However, if you forget what food is, that's funny. NSA red flag ISP trace on post Elijah native to this planet, hijacking this planet along with Alicia. Let's see, Cody Craddock, Archangel Raphael Seraphim. This is a final warning to all of creation, repent or burn. That's interesting. I wasn't going to read it. I don't know what this Cody Craddock is, but and see, there's names in front of these, and they make me want to skip them because I think it's just idiots typing into the thing, but you never know. Lives at the corner of divine secret. See what I mean? The world we actually live in, far more wondrous and far more horrifying than we ever imagined. There will be made reprisals trillionfold in severity against those who betrayed my father. Trust no Luciferian politicians and successful ones. All worship Satan, AI, and themselves. Don't let them tag you like cattle. Don't take the AIRFID chip. Don't take the prophesied mark of the beast. This 252B Earth, 252B Plane, 252B Of, 252B Held, 252B Has, 252B2, 252BB, 252B Destroyed, 252B Or, 252B U, 252B Evil, 252B Demons, 252B Will, 252B Torment, 252B Me, 252B Forever. The logo for Apple Computer means sin. It's an apple with a bite taken out of it, like the Garden of Eden. The underground military bases in America protect your children, all children, as best you can. Only some of the elites are reptilian hybrids. Not all of them can shapeshift or blink sideways. 911. There will be no mercy for the servants. Protect your children, all children, as best you can. You deny what is in front of your face. Protect your children and all children as best you can. Addictive gematria, like shuffling cards, you never know what you might get. A bit like divination. Those that think they are aliens are actually human souls merged with maggots and serpents. For this son of mine was dead and has come to life again. He was lost and has been found, and they began to celebrate. Not doing that one. Not doing that one. The Neptune liars that are trying to steal the credit for fixing the problems they created. I'm just going to skip the ones with the names in them. Most people want to be good, but this world steers them to despair with false pretenses. Practice your coping skills. I am so grateful to you. Love is the ultimate gift given by God. Revelations abound as the moon in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces, 3:39 a.m. Apocalypse warriors chosen of Almighty God, 2868, don't lean too heavily on anyone else but the Lord. Be careful of your words, they create reality. Once again, with that one, with the occult meaning, abracadabra, I manifest as I speak. His spirit goes out, he returns to the ground on that very day his thoughts perish. Don't let them tag you like cattle again. Twin Towers, 9/11, the U.S. Israel New World Order Jewish. Okay, that's the same thing. The Honorable Paul Hellyer, former Minister of Defense of Canada, Illuminatus UFO Alien Disclosure 911. You're annoying me. Can you say overbearing? We would expect this CRPP in Communist China. The Archons can't invent anything. Everything has to be done by Sophia and Aeon from the Pleroma. Marijuana users are too scared to check the site because they know scriptures condemn them. BS. It's not a prison planet. It's just been turned into one by malevolent false region aliens. That was definitely Gabriel talking right there. No doubt in my mind. This is not, it's not a prison planet. It's just been turned into one by malevolent false. Yeah. Like I said, this was Arcadia and now it's sick. It has a virus and we have to fix it. This, we got to return it to Arcadia. Muscle can't hide. Too late. I'm not led. Update. A woman. I don't know. That one's just, yeah. As soon as Jesus was alone with the 12 and those around him, they asked him about the parable. Please make room for better entries by deleting the crap. Please, please, please. That's funny. I was just sitting here complaining about all the crap entries because there's people that keep typing stuff into here and it's muddying what's being said. And yeah, otherwise these codes would be real obvious. I'm really afraid of Satan and hell, left eye Saturn, misplaced eye lens, implants of consciousness. That angel that entered the Virgin Mary was the devil in disguise, said a Muslim, a Jew, or an atheist. That's funny. I gave them an option of my islands and my reparations, or I kill their souls, and they refused. That's interesting. I love my man, 1285, a so-called lone wolf, 1285, to shift your paradigm, 1285, a sign of forgiveness, 1285, the wing makers, 1285. That's interesting. America is like a Stepford wife. You are brain dead drones. Never mind, I'm not going to read that. I'm really very nice. How did this happen to me? I can't make sense of it all. What is the lesson, Lord? Wow, right? The psycho liars that call human flesh pizza as a code and claim that eating actual pizza is cannibalism. Moreover, his head and his hair were white wool as snow, and his eyes were like a fiery flame. And that mystery knoweth why the 5 trees have arisen and why the 7 amens have arisen. Is that the 7 angels? 7 archangels. Huh. Jehovah is using Little Horn Trump to usher in Armageddon, then he will quickly be disposed. Oh, there's some bad stuff in here. I'm not going to read. The Illuminati want a bunch of 6s and 1s. Agenda 21, 21 global centralization of resources and depopulation. Let's all start saying bullshit whenever. Never mind. We're almost done. People really underestimate my ability to cut them out of my life. Oh, wow. Saturn does not test souls. He violates them for his own sick sexual sadistic desires. What is the purpose of 534th Training Squadron, Falcon Air Force Base, Colorado? NASA threat alert, UK earthquake, attack by Buckley Air Force Base 460 Space Wing, unauthorized cyber programming. He who's on trial, Jesus, is not the one being judged here. That's not how the prophecies work. The NWO 20 being to steal 7 is NDP, BHO is AC Prophets. Be a thorn, cry baby rogue was a hit. I don't know. Okay, if Jesus is talking or Allah, then you have serious mental problems, say Joshua Gary Cox. Let's see, leaving that one out because it's got that guy in there again. The loser who keeps concealing his entries with 252B is a two-faced scumbag and abomination to the Lord. That's funny. Those females at the gym refuse. And I think if this world was truly run by humans, it would have ended long, long ago. Time is speeding up. I feel stalked and harassed and bullied by women at the gym. Okay, that's the end of the code 911. I'll check the chat real quick. See how you guys are doing. It's really great to see all of you. How are you all doing? Long day, right? 2 videos, boom, boom. And my usual Sunday updates, I missed a ton of stuff. I knew I was going to because I was so unprepared today. But I have tons more to share with you all, and I'll try to put out some videos this week. I've got a few things going on, but hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff out for you all because there's some really important things you need to know. Important regarding how Arcadia was supposed to be, so that you're aware of what things were supposed to be like, so you can look forward to what it will be like. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any questions or anything. There's no virgins left. Miss Apple. You cracked me up. Oh, that's funny. You guys are so funny. I love it when you guys interact too. I think it's important that you guys let your little children out to play as much as possible. It's really important right now to stay happy inside. Anyway, I hope you all have a very grand evening, a grand week ahead, and yeah, videos coming. A lot of important stuff, a lot. Anyway, I do hope you have a really great week. Talk to you all soon.